Coming up next, 10 more of my favorite fragrances from 10 niche houses. Did a video the other day where I picked the 10 best, my 10 best, from 10 different niche houses. I'm gonna do 10 more today and keep this little series going along. It's a lot of fun. Stay tuned to find out what they are coming up next. Welcome back everybody to JoelTheNose. And today I have another video that I started the other day, a little kind of mini series, as I will call it, of 10 best. So 10 favorite fragrances from 10 different houses. It's a quick video, not gonna be a full review, talking a lot, but I'll just kind of briefly mention these 10. I did it the other day and I got 10 more niche houses today. So let's get right into this in no particular order. Okay, so first from the house of, gotta see which I have in order here, Eris. This is Scorpio Rising. Scorpio Rising, oof, boy, this is a pure fantasy. Eris is a house that I just started learning about. It got onto my radar. They have some wonderful fragrances. They have one, I think of Ma Bet, which is, I think it's My Beast. It's a super beast mode fragrance. They have another fragrance called MX, but this Scorpio Rising to me, I just love it. It smells alive. It smells like incense. It smells unique. It smells sexy. I've already gotten a lot of compliments, even though I've only owned this for about a month now. Scorpio Rising from Eris, my favorite from that cool niche house. Next, well, you guys can see the bottle. Fragrance One, Jeremy, Fragrances brand, of course. And my favorite one from this house is Date for Men. Office for Men is extremely versatile. It is a wonderful kind of designer fragrance. I wouldn't call it a niche fragrance, but it is a powerhouse fragrance. But Date to me is just more unique. It's got the berries, it's got the juniper berry, it's a little spicy, it's a little more colorful, and I just like wearing this. I wear it during the day too, so this is to me the best fragrance of all the ones Jeremy released, and I think worth owning. So obviously I have it, I like it, good fragrance. Next, we're gonna go to the house of Antoine Barquois. This is Ganymede. Ganymede, you can see it there. Ooh boy, it's got an Immortelle flower. If you don't know Immortelle can have an almost syrup-like, almost maple syrup. And as this dries down, it starts out, to me, the openings are kind of similar with Scorpio Rising and Ganymede, but as it dries down, it's so cool and unique in that almost like syrupy-like quality. It's just, again, so unique at the top. I love wearing it. I think it's an excellent fragrance, great house, and I'm getting a lot more into Antoine Barquois as we speak. I'm gonna be wearing more of those. Okay. Let's now go to, let's see, what should we do now? Actually, do I want to do that one next? No, I'm going to do next. Let's go to Elisire. And of course, anyone who's watched my channel for any length of time knows Desired is one of my top 2 or 3 or definitely 5 fragrances of all time. Great date fragrance, great compliment fragrance. Beast mode, I get 12 to 15 hours. It projects like a beast. It gets compliments. It's sexy. It's got oud. It's got saffron. It's perfect for men or women. This is just truly, truly, truly great fragrance. Let's see here. I'm just actually looking something up here to see if there was something I missed. Excuse my, no, okay. I was looking at another note that I was trying to recall. This is real live video. All right, let's go next into, actually I'll do this one now. So this is coming in, would be number 6 on my top 10 list. From Majda Bakali, this is Mon Nom Es Rouge, a wonderful ooh, kind of cinnamon cedar fragrance that just, again, perfect unisex fragrance, good for men or women. It's this time of year going into the cold weather. I really love it. It's a very dry, kind of arid fragrance. So it gives me energy, and I just love the cedar and cinnamon combination there. All right, going into, again, this is the top 5 or the final 5. It's not in any particular order. Okay, this is from Dolce & Gabbana's private line, and this is Velvet Desert Oud. Velvet Desert Oud. Wow, again, another dry. The name suits it perfectly. It's a little spicy, it's a little bit sweet, but you've got that just velvety base. I believe there's vetiver, I'm not positive, but the oud is not overpowering. This is a good beginner oud fragrance. You do smell it, but it's not that kind of animalic, too much of a stinky oud. It's so dry, it's so arid, and for people like me who live in a very humid climate, it's cool to have a fragrance that makes you feel a little bit drier. It almost sucks up the humidity for me. All right, now we're gonna go to number 4, from Etat Libre d'Orange, Tom of Finland. What else can I say about this bottle? For those of you who own it or know about it, the box is kind of controversial and or unique, legendary, famous. Google it. I'm not gonna give you a description of it because it could be considered somewhat graphic. But Tom of Finland, to me, I've described this before. I'll just simply say this. To me, this is one of the most hyper masculine fragrances of all time. When I want to make a statement, when I want to be alpha male, when I want to go into a room with a suit in a board meeting or a business meeting or whatever it is, whatever kind of meeting you're going into, this is the fragrance. Tom of Finland just is alpha male all the way. Okay, next we're going to go to the House of Goutal from Paris, from France. And this is, I always pronounce this wrong, so I don't want to butcher it too much, but it's Mandragore Pourpre. Mandragore Pourpre. Sorry for my French speakers if I'm butchering it. Take a look at the name there. This is just a wonderful, fresh, spicy scent. Probably my only, quote, freshie in the bunch here. I like putting this on when I just want to kind of chill out in my house here. If I'm working from home, it's not sweet, it's spicy, it's fresh. I believe there's ginger in there, and I don't know. It's one of those ones that I don't think it's necessarily the most famous from the brand. They have Sables, they have a bunch of others that are much more popular that have been around longer, but to me, this one is a green, beautiful, just kind of green, fresh scent. If you want a nice, green, fresh, spicy scent, check out I don't want to butcher it again, Mandragore Pourpre. All right. Now we're going to go back to, or stay in France with the House of Nikolai Parfums. Patricia Nikolai, the granddaughter of Guerlain, her own house for the last over 20 years. And this is Amber Oud. Wow, this is a just great fall, winter fragrance. You can see the color. It's a little bit rich, a little bit darker. It is, if you like amber and you like oud, this is a fragrance for you. It is so wearable. It's so approachable. It's, again, perfectly unisex, good for men and women. And it's not, the oud is in there, by the way, to help round out the other notes, to bring out the other notes, to enhance them. This is not a stinky oud. Again, that I've talked about before, similar to Desired. It's just in Velvet Desert Oud. These are not strong oud fragrances, but it's there. This is truly one of my favorite amber fragrances of all time. Amber Oud from Nikolai. That leaves me with, last but not least, coming in at number 10 or number 1. Wow, this maybe surprise people, but I'm gonna say Oud for Happiness from Initio. This was a tough one. I really like Side Effect. I really like Atomic Rose. I really like Rehab. I really like Musk Therapy. But this one, it's just too unique. It's one of the newest fragrances. Obviously, they just had a new one that just came out. But before that, this is For those, again, who don't know, there is a note of cannabis in here that's not mentioned. So this is something that was told, and of course now it's in the know, but when it came out, when I spoke to some of the people from Initio, it's a note that's in there. You can see from the green foil with the gold, that is kind of where that cannabis is coming in as far as the description or the display. Again, a wonderful fragrance when you're just chilling, you're sitting around, you're relaxing. I actually gave this to someone. I sprayed it on someone the other day who was having a rough day, who was really stressed out. I said, try this. You know, you don't know if it's the power of suggestion or what, but sprayed it on her, and afterwards it was like just kind of melting away. So I like this fragrance when I'm stressed, when I've got a big day ahead of me where I know it's a lot going on and maybe you're a little bit anxious about stuff. I don't know, it's just, it works for me. Again, it could be 100%, you know, the power of thinking, but it works for me. All right, there you have 10 more of what I consider the best fragrances from 10 wonderful houses. Let me know what your thoughts are. Again, let me know what some of your favorites are from these houses, and let's get some dialogue going. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfume.